Hi Steve and those of you from Metro Plastics. I thought I'd just post this video onto YouTube so you could see why we consider what we consider the advantages to our takeoff system for dryers and our loading system for dryers. It's going to be very short, very informal. We just want to compare standard vacuum takeoff boxes to what we offer. This shows you a standard 8-inch takeoff box, and as you can see, there's quite a dead space in your takeoff box, and this is material that never moves. It can regain moisture. It can just sit there and degrade, and then eventually trickle into your process. It's really not the best way to do it. This shows the difference between an 8-inch takeoff box and ours. The green section there is the entire volume of our takeoff, so it's dramatically less material, and we have no dead spots. This is what it looks like. It's basically 4 components. You have the drying hopper adapter on the top, which is connected to the bottom of the slide gate on your dryer. The T section, and then on each end of the T section, you have the tube adapter for your loaders, and then on the back side you either have a sealed compressed air adapter to convey to a compressed air loader, or a screen or vent tube to use with a dryer in a vacuum system. But one of the unique features is you can connect any device up to 2 inches to this takeoff. So I know you have a lot of different machines, and if you put your dryer up to a machine with a vacuum loader, you can just hook it up with a 1.5-inch adapter and you're good to go. Or if you put it to one of your existing compressed air loaders, you can hook it up with a closed loop compressed air conveying adapter and a 1.5 or 1.25-inch tube adapter. So it's really simple. You can just adjust it to whatever you need. You don't have to worry about what dryer is going to what machine, because our adapter can be modified to match just about anything that you have in your shop. This shows the vacuum takeoff, where you have your tube adapter to the left in yellow, and then on the right side of the T you would have a screen in more of a standard application, or you can have a tube stub and you can run it up to the top of the dryer and convey with dry air. With the Venturi type, you just have a completely sealed T, and the compressed air comes in the backside and blows the material out the front. You can have 1.5 or 1.25-inch tubing. You can blow it up to 100 feet. And there's, again, no dead spots. It's very simple to operate. No ambient air at all is allowed into the system. This is our hopper adapter, which is very unique. It is so simple, and of course it's inexpensive, but we keep the hopper, the drying hopper, now this is to load the dryer, completely full at all times. And because we're not using a vacuum loader, you can see that particularly in a small hopper, you can get up to 30% more capacity in your drying hopper when you use this adapter. It only comes down a couple of inches because we don't want it to get so close to the top that you can suck it out your outlet port. There's also a lot of other advantages to this system because your drying is totally consistent. Your hopper is always full exactly the same way, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can have exactly the same drying time if you're running the same cycle. It's extremely consistent. And you'll also notice that there's no free flowing of material. With a standard vacuum loader where you see the flapper would be, that black line there, not only does it take up a lot more space, it loads it off to one side, but it dumps it periodically, and the way it dumps it, it allows the fines to aerate, fluidize, and go out the outlet tube. But because this material is always controlled and there's always a head of material above it, it allows you to basically, eliminate or greatly reduce the fines going to the filter, and you'll have, a lot less maintenance. You can also put a no load alarm on that loader, which is really critical, because what you really want to know is full all the time is your dryer. Because if you don't know it's full until the machine runs dry, you're going to lose, 3-4 hours, refilling the hopper and letting it dry again. If you have a no load alarm on one of our compressed air loaders above this, if you run out of material, a Gaylord rat holes or runs empty, you're going to know it in 10 seconds, and you're going to be able to fix it before it affects the process at all. So this is a great little option. Our customers love it. If you have any questions, give me a call. I'm going to leave this on YouTube for a couple days so you all can get a chance to look at it. And I hope you like what you see. Have a great day.